In other news tonight, there's optimism of a resumption of stalled peace talks between the government and the communist rebels. But government negotiators stress that there should be no preconditions. Freddie Abando reports.
Peace talks between the government and the Communist Party of the Philippines and the National Democratic suspended for the past 2 years. There were attempts to revive the talks but failed to prosper. A recent meeting of Speaker Feliciano Belmonte and CPP Chairman Jose Maria Sison and NDF Chairman Luis Alandone in the Netherlands has opened the door for the resumption of the talks. It was a confidence-building measure initiated by Speaker Belmonte. Presidential advisor in the peace process, Secretary Teresita Dela stressed there should be no preconditions to be imposed by Sison and company. It was the same position stated by the government's chief negotiator, Attorney Alex Padilla. One condition that has been demanded which stalled the talks was the release of political prisoners.
It will be difficult. Pero I think ang stance ng government dyan is that our doors are always open. No? Pero wag niyong ilulusot yung release of prisoners. Because I think yan ang isang immediate concern nila. No? They don't really, kung ano yung talks, basta magkaroon ng release. Ako naman, hindi na pwede yun. We've released already too many and they went underground, majority of them. So I don't think we can take their word for it. If they want to talk peace, we'll talk peace without preconditions.
The speaker and the leaders of the communist movement met in the course of the Philippines' presentation of its case against China before the Permanent Arbitration Court in The Hague. Sison and company the Philippines' legal struggle against China's reclamation activities of its territories in the West Philippine Sea. Speaker Belmonte is expected to report his meeting with Sison to the President and brief Secretary Delas on what course of action the government will pursue in resuming peace talks with the CPP, NPA, and DF. Before the suspension of the talks, both panels were in the process of finalizing the comprehensive agreement on social and economic reforms and the ceasefire agreement. Padilla stressed the progress of the talks will all depend on just how sincere the Communist Party of the Philippines is in winning the peace.
Ang hindrance is the manner of the talks. No? Like if you side, lagi nilang binabanggit yun, we have to talk about KASER, the social economic reforms, constitutional political reforms. But if you go back to that agreement many years ago, lumalabas na pangmahabaan na usapan yan. No, na talagang imposibleng, it would have been a good start kung at the start of the administration, like I was, no? But at this time, medyo you would want to also see kung yung next administration can also do something about it.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.